one thing I ain't gonna lose is my respect. These niggas just want Triggaman to acknowledge them sometime. That's it. I'm supposed to be getting my ass whooped today. I don't know. I couldn't find him. Nah, nigga ain't coming in no junk. Go fuck about all that shit. Man, y'all gotta pay attention to it. And they want me to play with them. These niggas are goofy. Who gets on the internet and argue? Can do is think about hate. Think about scratching nigga hoe. And don't say my name though. That's how I feel, nigga. For shit show. Without thought, you can't accomplish anything or become anyone in life. Keep a clear mind, keep your eyes open, pay attention to everything, everyone, including us. Never make us wanna know why. Excuses are tools used by incompetence, and I do mean incompetent individuals to build monuments or nothing. Therefore, you are nothing. Dirt bad nuts. Food cheese nothing.
I want the money. I want the fame. But y'all don't want to work hard for this.
Triggamantellemtv, grown man shit.
You can tell these niggas wasn't no good hustlers in the streets, man. They done brought that old crazy ass shit to the YouTube, man, for real.
Yeah, I call them food cheese.
Why are you trying to be a motherfucker?
You're not stressing enough how much I don't give a fuck about what the next person is doing.
But like I keep telling y'all, man, being a real nigga is a way of life, man. When you a real nigga, you just be real because you know it's real.
You'll never be another nigga like me. Our mom say that area, my son, my enemy, my murder son.
Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, sit there, don't be a hater your whole not your whole life.
Hey, welcome to Triggamantellemtv YouTube channel, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all hit that like button, and make sure y'all share this video, man, for shit show, man. Today we're gonna be dialoguing, man, and it's a StreamYard and a question up there for you all to participate in about Mr. Tyre Nichols, man, who they are going to be releasing the footage of him getting beat to death, man. What's sad about this whole situation, man? I'm just gonna go on and say, man, it was Negroes, it was black cops that killed another black man behind the badge. We always say we want our own police to police our environments and our neighborhoods and stuff, but hell, after this situation, hell, we might have second thoughts on that, because it looked like you're not safe from anything that has a badge on. Seems like in this world, man. From my understanding, we're gonna tap into some news footage, something that's going on, man. Matter of fact, let me just go straight in, man, so we can dialogue on it. It's just sad, man. It's sad that 5 brothers killed one brother, man. It's sad. It sounds like gang members. Man. I'm just saying, man. It sounds like gang members were whooping him, man. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like gang members, man. I'm just saying, man. I don't mean to be brutal or whatever, but let's go on and get to this video, man, so we can go on and start this show, man. Salute to everybody here. Make sure y'all hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel, man, for shit show. Hold on, let me make sure we good.
Over police killings of black people. 5 officers in Memphis have been fired and charged with murder, and the city today will release body cam footage of the violent arrest of a young black man. This man, Tyre Nichols, who died 3 days ago after what has been called a brutal beating by police. U.S. officials, including President Joe Biden, urging protesters to be peaceful when that video is released. So is Tyre Nichols' mother.
I didn't see it. But from what I hear, it's going to be horrific. But I want each and every one of you to protest in peace. I don't want us burning up our cities.
Tyre Nichols' mother last night at a vigil in Memphis. Officials announced they would release that video today. We expect it early this evening. Tyre Nichols was pulled over near his mother's home on January the 7th. Police say there was a confrontation, that Nichols fled, and that his arrest left him bloody, swollen, and unconscious. He died 3 days later. Police have released few other details, but officials are warning the body cam footage will be very difficult to watch.
In a word, it's absolutely appalling. Let me be clear. What happened here does not at all reflect proper policing. This was wrong. This was criminal.
The 5 officers who arrested Nichols are also Black. They've all been fired, and as of yesterday, they are facing multiple charges, including second-degree murder. The Memphis police chief has called Nichols' arrest heinous and inhumane. She says people will see for themselves when the footage comes out, again expected tonight. Cameron McIntosh is in our Washington bureau with more on the story. It's not just Memphis, Cameron. We know that communities right across the United States will very likely be on edge today, waiting for the release of that video and the response to it. People, Cameron, who have seen it have already described it in very stark terms. So tell us more about that and about the case and what we should be expecting later today.
Well, in terms of the video, we haven't seen it yet ourselves, but it's been described by people who have seen it, including Tyre Nichols' attorneys, members of his family, and the chief of the Memphis Police Service, Cyril C.J. Davis. She's been very blunt about it, calls it inhumane and heinous. What she's saying is this is right in line with the Rodney King video from so many years back. In fact, she says this may be even worse. The video is about an hour long. It is multiple angles of body cam video and other video that they were able to glean from other security cameras that captured the arrest. So we're expecting this release after 7 o'clock Eastern time, and there's a rationale for that. But in terms of what people are expecting here, we have heard from the family appealing to people to, you know, on one hand be angry, but on the other hand to try to demonstrate on this in a very non-violent way. There is a lot of concern in this country right now and a lot of tension. Of course, the whole issue of police brutality when it comes to the Black community here, notwithstanding the fact that the 5 officers accused in this case were Black themselves, it is a powder keg of emotion in this country. And right now, a lot of people on edge for what this video will depict and how people will respond to it.
Cameron, you mentioned the Rodney King video. Many are evoking that moment, and partly because of that, there's such a great deal of concern about the public response tonight. Unrest, outrage when the video comes out. What are U.S. officials saying about that?
So the city of Memphis is going to release this on YouTube, and the reason they're going to release it this evening is they're saying they basically don't want people getting caught up in a protest on their way home from work or on their way home from school or things like that. So they want to make sure that most people are home when this is released. So that's why it's coming out in the evening today. As for preparations for this, the city of Memphis has already put more police officers out on the streets. They're preparing for crowds to be out today. Again, the plea from the family, the plea from authorities in Memphis is for any sort of demonstration or protest to be nonviolent, and other communities are doing that too. Here in Washington, actually, the Metropolitan Police Department is putting up a fence around the Capitol in the event that there are protests here on the Mall. So that's being done. They've put more police officers on standby. Other communities are doing similar things. Statement from President Biden yesterday. He says he expects outrage, and in this case, outrage may be appropriate, but is cautioning against violence, saying that violence is never appropriate.
Cameron, thank you very much. Very big news day there as we await the video's release. Cameron McIntosh covering it from Washington for us.
Building your online
Now, y'all know them white boys laughing at us right now, right? Look like Negroes gonna kill Negroes anyway. Go. The saddest thing about this, man, outside of Tyre Nichols losing his life and having a family out there, it was 5 brothers that did this to him. I'm gonna call them gang members. I'm gonna call them thugs. That's what I'm gonna call these officers. That's what I'm gonna call these police officers. I'm gonna call them thugs and I'm gonna call them gangsters. Cause that's how they move. Chase the man down and beat him. The video footage lasts for an hour or something. I think we need a mental evaluation for police. You whoop the motherfucking ass for an hour. No disrespect to the family. I don't mean that. Excuse my language, y'all. But you whoop somebody for an hour and a half. They're gonna release footage of an hour and a half. You abused the man. Inhumane. Worse than Rodney King beating. Of course it was worse than Rodney King beating, because at least Rodney King was able to live and benefit some of the life. But we got 5 black officers. These not white officers, man. So we not gonna put this on racism color code, man. We need to have some kind of mental. Matter of fact, let me play another video, man, before I get into this, man. Let me play another video for y'all. Hold on, man. I got another video for y'all, man. Hold on, man. I don't want to get too far into my speech, man, without getting both covers. And I'm gonna try to bring it back to show y'all the rest of it later on too, man. Hold on, let me make sure I'm on the right video. Okay, let's go. This sad right here, man. This bad right here, man. I can't make this up. Hold on, let me take his picture down. I'll make sure y'all see this right. This something sad, man. Black officers, not white police. It's wrong.
Eric Spillman, live in our newsroom with the latest details. Good morning.
Morning, Chris. Morning, Megan. The city of Memphis will release police body cam video showing the arrest of Tyre Nichols at 4 o'clock our time today. And in cities across the United States, authorities are bracing for protests and possibly civil unrest.
Justice for Tyre! Justice for Tyre! Justice for Tyre! Justice for Tyre!
Last night, family members of Tyre Nichols and other community activists held a vigil in Memphis. They are outraged over his death, but they expect the outrage will grow across the country once the video showing how he was treated by police comes out later today. People who have seen the footage describe it as shocking and sickening and even worse than the Rodney King beating. On January the 7th, police stopped Nichols on suspicion of reckless driving. They say he got into some kind of physical confrontation with officers and then ran away. When police chased him down, there was another confrontation in which Nichols was tasered and pepper sprayed. Nichols' family describes it as a prolonged, brutal attack by police. Nichols was hospitalized after the arrest. He died 3 days later. An independent autopsy commissioned by the family showed he suffered extensive bleeding caused by a severe beating.
This is not just a professional failing. This is a failing of basic humanity toward another individual. This incident was heinous, reckless, and inhumane.
The 5 officers involved in the arrest were fired last week and have been charged with second-degree murder, kidnapping, assault, and official misconduct and oppression. Tyre Nichols is a former FedEx driver who moved to Memphis from Sacramento 2 years ago. Nichols' stepfather has seen the video of the arrest. He and Nichols' mother appeared on CNN this morning.
You know, to watch your son, as we state all the time, 150 pounds, how could he pose a threat to their lives to where they had to take his life? Unarmed. Hopefully from this situation that we have reform, please get better training.
But lawyers for the 5 officers who are facing criminal charges are cautioning the public to wait before making a judgment. One of them says none of the officers intended for Tyre Nichols to die that night.
Police officers have a very difficult and dangerous job. and sometimes a thankless job. And it's probably one of their worst fears that something like this would happen on their watch.
In Memphis and in other major cities, authorities are beefing up security to prepare for possible protests after the video comes out later today. President Biden is urging people to protest peacefully, saying, quote, outrage is understandable, but violence is never acceptable. Chris?
Why y'all block Precious? Okay. Let's get back to it, man. 5 police officers, man. They look like gang members. Did y'all see the tape? Y'all see they mud shot? They look just like any other nigga getting booked in. I don't want to. Salute to Jackson, Mississippi, man. Just because I was in the car when they pulled through. I liked how they handled their business, how the black police were policing their environment. So salute to Jackson, Mississippi Police Department and the black officers that work there. We as black people ask for police to police our own community, man. The majority of police, ain't that safe to say? Most of us ask for the police to police our own environments. Shit, hell, now that this happened, I think we need to think about it, man. We don't know who really are police in our environment. We need to do what does these background checks evaluate when you get hired as a police? Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. You got an unarmed black man and five black men sworn to protect and serve. To protect and serve. That's all you sworn to do. To protect and serve. You chase a man down and beat him for an hour. The video is saying an hour and a half. I don't know if he getting beat for the whole hour and a half. But it's just sad, man. It's sickening to my stomach. And I don't want to take away from Tyre. I don't want to take from Tyre Nichols, man, because my condolences and prayers go to his family, man. But man, this is really sickening, man. That when I heard about this a couple days ago, I thought of regular white folks beating up on black folks in black neighborhood, scared white boy. To find out today, doing my homework before I come on the show, that it were black police officers who did this. It's sick. It's sick. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And the only thing else I could think of is that's who they are. That's who these 5 individuals are. They're killers, rat packers, gang members, and murderers. You can put that on their list. And I don't want no slap on the wrist for these guys for what they had done, man. I don't want to hear a police officer got 5 years. I don't want to hear a motherfucking police officer got 8 years. I want at least the max. I need 15 to 20 right here, man. We need 15 to 20. Just the fact that the man was unarmed and y'all got an hour and a half of video. And I want y'all to know something, America. Be fucking ready. When y'all release this video, because most of the niggas will just need an excuse to do something wrong and something violent. They just need an excuse to do something wrong and something violent. And at 4 o'clock, when y'all release that video, y'all gonna give everybody, every black American, not saying that y'all shouldn't, but I'm letting you know, to be prepared, because y'all gonna give every violent black American, every black American that feel hurt, every black American that stand for some kind of revolution or reason to hate tonight. And I don't want to see y'all burn up your neighborhoods, attacking white folks, and doing all this and all that. And y'all gonna do this, man. Y'all need to be protesting in front of police stations and courthouses. Do it the right way. Non-violent, please. I don't want them saying Triggerman on YouTube promoting a war against police, because that's not what's going on here. I don't know what it is, Sharon. They said an hour. The video is totally an hour and 30 minutes of footage. And Memphis don't make it no great just to release the footage. Y'all want to release it on YouTube for your views and your clicks and your money. Benefiting again off death. I allow Young Dolph. Memphis. Go on and let what's going to happen happen. Because maybe for once, my people, African Americans, black people, niggas, can see that we ain't safe by none of them motherfuckers. You got to watch all them motherfuckers when they turn on them bubblegum lights behind you. And the panel is open. Y'all want to get to the panel and speak your piece on this, hit the StreamYard link up there. Mute your YouTube because you entering a new tab. If you don't know what the hell I'm saying, put the YouTube video on pause and hit the StreamYard video. I mean the StreamYard link. Heinous and Inhumane is what they describe this video to be. And y'all know how we do it. We do it the most when we into a violent altercation. I can imagine this man gonna be get kicked in the head and held up and all kind of other shit going on in that video. This is life. This is the world that we live in. Dog eat dog. Understand that. Or you know what? I'm gonna tell you about us as black people and shit. Just like old Crunk now, and just like the Black Lives Matter movement and civil rights. Soon as some TV polarizing come up, they're there. They are there. They are there. Front line with the best of suit on talking. But y'all watch this. I almost can guarantee you there won't be no rioting going on. Nigga gonna sweep it on the rug because it was a black man that did it. Somebody gonna make an excuse somewhere. And what are excuses? Tools used by incompetent individuals to build monuments of what? Nothingness. A whole bunch of nothingness. Now I expect as a black man, even if I fucked up and ran from them, if I got 5 black police officers, goddamn tell me, I know it might be a little aggressive when they get to me, but I expect to be goddamn me carried to the car and taken to the jail safely. Not beaten, kicking, punch, hit with no sticks, mace, taser, shot. And you want to know why I feel like that? Because I'm looking at another black man that look like me, and I know he got a mama, and I know how he'll feel if his mama was at home and got this phone call that this had happened to him. What the fuck was these guys thinking? What was they thinking? And I ain't gonna be the average Negro to say, well, when the white man killed such and such, they only gave him such and such years. No. They should get the book thrown at them. These 5 police should get the goddamn, and I don't care if they families out there looking or whatever. Fuck y'all if y'all mad. They should get the book thrown at them, give them life sentences shit. Goddamn me. It's just like robbery and strong going robbery. You got armed robbery and strong going robbery. You'll get more time for strong robbery than armed robbery. Facts. And I feel like this should be used in the same case, and that these laws should at least get 20. At least get 20. Man, like you had enough sense to raise your hand and swore into a badge to protect and serve. Most of all, I would like to think that black police become polices because they want to give a better look to the police department as far as what their community view police as. The whole system fucked. The whole system is fucked. How do you grow as a black man or a black woman to become a police. And the only reason I know you becoming a police because how police are viewed by our community. You want to change and give a different look and be the first black police that they respect and say that was a good police officer. Motherfuckers join police forces these days just because it's a job. It's like going to the warehouse for a forklift job. You just didn't have no criminal background record, goddamn it, and was able to get on the police force and get different benefits. We far from being great, y'all. We far from overcoming anything. That we shall overcome shit, I don't want to hear them singing that either. Because we far from overcome. Hell, niggas been singing we shall overcome since Martin Luther King days, the marches. Since they were following the whole hoe. Letting them get beat up, water holes, and eaten by dogs. Non-violent, non-violent. Sounds scary to me. And y'all might add, I know some of y'all don't get why Trigger, man. I respect, yes, I do respect Martin Luther King, man. Jr. as a black man. But you have to have a lot of hoe in you to allow people to spit on you, hit on you, rape your children, and say non-violent. I'm just saying. I feel, me as a person, I feel like you don't join no organization of a movement, a cultural movement, unless you are willing to die for what you are protesting for and what you believe in. That's for anything. That's for anything. Here we got a man fled on foot. I guess they chased him down. I don't know if he was in the car first and he got out and ran out the car. They finally got him stopped. But they beat the man up because they felt like they had a reason. And most important, now they had a badge on. They felt like they could get away with this shit. Oh, dumb ass Negroes, man. Dumb ass Negroes. They felt like they could get away with this because they had a badge. I think me personally, I don't know. Y'all agree with me? I'm sorry if y'all don't, and I really don't give a damn for shit show. I want y'all to know that hit that like button while you looking with your looking ass. I don't give a damn. I think they should all get the boost on it. I don't care what the white police got when he did this to such and such. Man, the fact that they are black and that they are police and we trust them more allegedly more than we trust the motherfucking white police, goddamn me. Shit, we definitely need to get them the fuck up out of here. I'm just saying. The vast for you said, now who in the hell voted police brutality would end in the U.S.? 11%. Come on, man. And they got aggravated kidnapping in it too. That means they took him somewhere other than the police station and whooped his ass some more. Black man. Black police officers. Black police officers. Black police officers. And they asking everybody to protest peacefully and shit. Now y'all don't need to be laudering or beating up innocent white folks and shit. Y'all need to have y'all ass down there in front of Memphis Police Department, in front of whatever police department protesting peacefully. Let me say peacefully. Yeah. Go down there and protest peacefully. Sit out there all night. And you got Mr. Crump and them and the civil rights movement. They so lost with this because they can't blame this on the white man. They already ain't doing nothing anyway but coming to collect a check. Y'all can make noise and bring Memphis could have made noise and brought awareness to this. This the one time in Memphis where no matter where you from the north side or the south side, man, y'all should have all been together. It should have been a truce day call. Yeah. A truce day call, man. And let them know y'all felt some type of way. And goddamn it, y'all want real justice. Goddamn it, stood together. And y'all brought a lot of attention without the civil rights and Mr. Crump. Y'all could have brought a whole lot of attention for y'allself. But we as a culture can't come together to even get here. If we as the culture can't even come together, man, to do this. But y'all come together to do some stealing, though. Y'all come together to break into the store, get some free microwave and TVs and shit. Yeah. Yeah. They mud shot. Let me see if I can get a picture of them. Matter of fact, what I'm talking about, let me put them on the screen, man. It wouldn't only be right if y'all got a chance to look at because I want y'all to remember who done this. We always talk about don't trust these white laws, this and that. And Triggaman always up here talking about, I think that Triggaman, I'm talking about me. I even sit up here and talk about, man, I think we should police our own community. Well, shit, is this what I get when we police our own community? They put them look like they in ranking too. Don't the one in the middle look like he the boss, and the one to his would be to his left right there, goddamn me, with the little mustache and the haircut. Don't he look like he the muscle? Everybody else to do boys. Sad situation, man. I don't think it's nowhere. I don't think nowhere these people are going to be goddamn peaceful. It gives them a reason to create violence. It gives them a reason. And I gave them no bun for their safety. Y'all wanted to protect them. That man sitting up in there in hospital. Offer a stop. This man didn't even have a pocket knife with him. He didn't even have a fucking pocket knife with him, man. And the panel is open. The panel is open. Speak y'all piece. Hit that StreamYard link. It's pinned at the top. Mute your YouTube when you do it. If you don't know what I'm saying, push pause on your YouTube video and then hit the StreamYard link. I want to hear people's voice on this, man. We always up here gossiping and this done this and that white man done this. Like, let's be real. Look at this man. He didn't even have a gun. He didn't even hit nobody with a bottle. He didn't even hit nobody with a bottle. Shit show. What's going on,
Salute, bro. What's happening, Trig? What's up, Coach?
Salute to you, man.
I'm gonna let Coach go because you know how I feel about pigs.
Yeah. I'm gonna let
Coach go first.
Go ahead, Coach.
Man, I'm gonna say this, man. I don't even see why people even thinking this crap gonna stop, cause it ain't, bro. See what I'm saying? This been going down since niggerdom. See what I'm saying? So if it's been going down since niggerdom, and Negroes is doing it now, see what I'm saying? Because once they enter that, that fraternity or whatever, they not black, they not white no more. They that shade of blue. You feel me? So they live under that code. See what I'm saying? And man, I'm just like here in my city, bro, where the police use their vehicle. See what I'm saying, to kill a boy, and it's all swept up under the rug, man. And I'm gonna say this: when they had that little incident, in Minnesota, and them people were doing what they were doing in Minnesota, and they went all the way to the jail, and they was goddamn in the courthouse. I was with them on that, like.
But the sad thing about that, Coach. The sad thing about that were white folks doing that. The white folks went down there and showed niggas how to ride. They went and burned the police station up.
Right. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, we ain't gotta go to no Walmart, no Foot Locker and all that stuff, because that don't matter. See what I'm saying? Go to these establishments to real deal show these people that pain. See what I'm saying? Because they don't care. They know we're gonna go out there and steal some TVs, some shoes, some shit like that. But go down to that courthouse. See what I'm saying? Put that energy right there, bust them windows out there, to where then people be like, okay, it's a change. And then that thing, bro, it started at the top. Like, when they were talking about the crime reform bill, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, people was like trying to get happy about it, but it was on the federal level. All this shit that really be happening to us and getting our head bashed, that should be on the fucking state and local level.
All of this shit is unlawful. All of it is unlawful. And just to answer what Trick said or asked, This shit ain't gonna change. I agree with Coach. You got to realize the police, the pigs, they're a military force. You got to also understand that the people, you, and everybody who can hear us, are enemies of the state. This is all law. This is why they operate the way they operate. This is why they treat us the way they treat us. We are enemies of the state. Now, with that, there comes 3 different type of enemies, but that's a sidebar. The thing is, the pigs aren't supposed to stop doing what they're doing. From the shit we're talking about to the shit they've done in the past, they're not supposed to stop. I'm trying to tell you how they operate. This is purposefully. Thing is, the only way to stop them, so to speak, would be those people who are recording the incident, standing on the sidewalk, doing it for the internet. You know, the people who record the shit so we can see it. Until those type of motherfuckers jump in and stop what's going on, the cops ain't supposed to stop. Because by
what you saying we're allowing it by video recording and shit.
Right, it's called consent. There's many different types of consent, and I go over this in my law class. When the police is doing some shit like that, and you got people on the side recording it, yelling, and doing dumb shit from the distance, they're not supposed to stop. Until we jump in, all it shows is that the people are okay with it. It's called consent. So if Trigga's getting fucked up by the pigs, and I'm over here holding the camera, that's letting the pigs know, keep going. But until the people on a consistent basis jump in and help each other, shit ain't gonna change, and it's not supposed to. It's not supposed to. So we can't get mad because the police and killed another black man, even though they was black. That's because, and the reason I say that is because all these motherfuckers was watching it on the side and chose to allow it. You see what I'm saying? The people gave consent for those pigs to do what they did, so they're not supposed to stop.
Man, and me personally, man, I just feel like these 5 police officers, man, I don't care about them being brothers. The fact, y'all know Trigger Man always up here talking about I think they should hire black police to police because they understand more. And hell, now I question that theory today, man. Hell, the badge is the badge. So I look at it today, man. And these 5 motherfuckers, man, I don't care what any other police officer they got, man. I think they should get the push on that.
4 out of those 5 so far have been convicted. So the last one is still to be convicted.
It probably they want smiling real hard on the side. He really didn't want to do it. Everybody else look like they would whoop some ass.
So let me ask you this, KO. All right, let's just say, like, okay, because I ran across an incident here in my city. I went live. Well, shit, I was loud with it. Like, everybody around me was quiet. They didn't want to say shit. Bro, I was speaking to these niggas. I'm talking shit to the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, y'all wrong.
You have every right to talk to the pigs how you want. You have every right.
Damn right, bro. I was talking to him, bro, and I'm telling him, like, hey, man, y'all moving evidence. Y'all covering up evidence. Y'all on some fuck shit. I'm loud with it. See what I'm saying? I agree with you on that. Like, if you see something, like let's just bring the Floyd incident. All them people that was just standing there and wasn't saying nothing, bro, if they would have just been like, no, you know what I'm saying, and making a scene, that would have got some of the tension out, bro. And just like, hey, if it was some people around, and if it was some people around where this dude was getting jumped on, because see, he basically got jumped on. When this dude was getting jumped on, few people around would be like, hey up, bro, hold up, why y'all handling that man like that? See what I'm saying?
But y'all look,
don't scream at the cops. If you see injustice happening to that degree, don't be such a bitch. Jump in there, physically move the police off of him. See, that's the thing. The police, the pigs, operate off of fear. That's it. That's it. If you scared of the police, if you get pulled over, you see them bitches behind you, you get all scary like, that's what's supposed to happen. Don't just yell. Jump in there and stop it. You have every right to deny an unlawful arrest, an assault, etc., etc. You have every right. But the fear makes us want to yell, take pictures, and do it for the internet. The police know that. So they're going to continue. If you're across the street from George Floyd and all you're doing is yelling, that don't mean shit. That means nothing. Get your punk ass in there. Not you, coach. I'm just talking. But get your punk ass in there and stop that. But we're so scared that we'll go to jail or something happen to us and blah, blah, blah. That's all fear. Once again, the police are a military power. Fuck the military power. You got to understand fear. I don't care if they're military or civilian. You have every right to stop that shit. And if one does it, another motherfucker might get courage. Now you got two people helping out. No yelling. Stop yelling. Stop recording it. Get in there.
Man, but y'all know what, man? They talking about they asking everybody to be peaceful when they release this video at 4. Man, motherfuckers finna lose their motherfucking mind, man.
But see, Trig, I'm gonna tell you like this. You should know that it's something real bad behind this shit, bro. When
it's not different nowhere, LSW. Go ahead, coach.
But when they was talking to the family and all that stuff, bro, they was already, the mayor and the police chief was already on the phone with other big city mayors and police chief telling them, hey man, y'all got there, get on guard, cause see, something might happen. So they already know that it's gonna be some repercussions behind this shit. See what I'm saying? Now, like I said earlier, I'm not saying go out there to Walmart, but I'm saying like you, bro, go to that courthouse, go to these police stations. Bring that energy to their ass the right way. You see what I'm saying? Absolutely. And if it get ugly, it's gonna get ugly. It is what it is. Because the shit has been getting ugly on us all the time.
Facts.
Absolutely. This shit ain't gonna stop, and I don't think we need it would help to get I wouldn't say it like that. Let me do this right. We don't necessarily need black cops to police black communities. I think people get the whole theology idea of we need black cops in black communities. That's a mistake. That's cool if you disagree. I don't care. I'm not here to debate you niggas. But it's not necessarily you need black cops in black communities. You need people of the community to police the community. You see how this works? Niggas be like, oh, we want black cops to, but in that same community, most of the time, the enemy that you have is your reflection. You see how stupid that goes? So you need people of the community. Leave it there, not color-coded, of the community.
Well, you can't leave out color code because when you say listen, King, listen where I'm going with you, bro. You saying if I'm saying, man, I want people of my community, they still niggas or even Mexicans, and ain't no white folks and shit. They still niggas. They're people of the community. They black police officers.
When it comes to law, color codes are always in use. We always keep.
So you saying
you want people of the community. It don't matter black, white, yellow, green, or red. That shit is stupid. You just need people of the community, about the community, to police the community. These cops that come in and police our community are from like a town over. They don't know shit about the community. They don't know people. They don't know the rhythm. They don't know the energy.
Well, I think that's everywhere. I can't think of two. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. I don't know too many just polices from my neighborhood. Maybe 2 or 3 of them.
Hey, buddy, go upstairs.
But KO, but check this out though, KO. When you saying the community, you know what I'm saying, like that. See, most niggas don't want to. That's a job that only way you get that job for real is if you just down bad. See what I'm saying? From a nigga, like in my opinion,
like these niggas, these niggas. Hold on, coach. Like these niggas right here, man. These niggas got the job for the benefits, man. They look like they can fit in on the gang or something, be a folk or something.
Right.
Except for that one on the end, he good.
He wanted to be. And see, I see what you're saying, because you're like, hey, if you're gonna do it, be a man or a woman, you know what I'm saying, that real deal care about that shit. But just think about it like this: how many people really get into that job that care about communities? They shit, like you said, Tree, them niggas just get in the job just to have a job, just to say, hey man, I got a job, I got a paycheck. Fuck it, oh well.
Now, see, No Sleep just said something. He said the majority of police from the military and it's been in combat come home with the same integrity that we are the enemy, as in the black and Puerto. I just said it when I first came on No Sleep. We are literally, lawfully, and legally, listen to me, enemies of the state. I don't know how to make that much more clear. We are enemies of the state. So if you live in a state, you are the enemy of that state.
Hey, King Guy, you know why I'm laughing.
To have an enemy of the state, you have to have a war. These are called the War Power Acts. Now, when you go to the War Power Acts, it'll tell you that the police force or a military force that has been trained to see the people lawfully as enemies of the state. So this is why they're treating you in such a way. Now, when you go to police, I got police, I wouldn't say friends, but I know some police. And you got to understand a lot, not all, but a lot of the training has to do with color codes. They're trained to look at black folks a certain way, Puerto Ricans a certain way. This is part of their training. This isn't me saying fuck pigs. This is telling you the training. And why is that? Because once again, we are enemies of the state.
Bro, I was laughing because LS like me. I tell you, when you talk to a South nigga like you talk, nigga, we get scared, goddamn. Like that nigga crazy, man.
That's
Shit, that nigga, that shit don't go down here in the South, bro. That shit don't, man. That shit don't go in the South, bro.
Right? Yeah, I know.
But let me put something on your mind, though, KO.
Nah, it ain't about being scared. Police by living.
Police. It's okay. They did their job.
Hey, you live down here, you'll be dead, goddamn. I know you'll be one of them. They'll get your ass.
You can't get me with fear.
Hey, but look, let me put something on your mind.
They gonna kill you, nigga. They don't care about you getting scared of them. They like the tougher the better. The tougher the better. The tougher the better.
Yeah.
Hey, but look, let me put something on your mind though. When y'all talk about like the military side, this is just my opinion. This is a coach opinion. See, it should be more because military people. If you go by off the rules of engagements, the Geneva Code of Convention, that'll save a lot of lives. Where you can't shoot until somebody shoot at you. See what I'm saying? I think the police should have that. Like, hey man, y'all shouldn't be busting at motherfuckers if they ain't busting at y'all. If somebody busts at you, then yeah, I agree with it. See what I'm saying? That it's certain things that I think the police should adapt from the military instead of having military equipment and weapons and all that shit. But they different. You know what I'm saying? They live by a different creed.
You just gotta know the pigs, bro. I mean, there's nothing I really can say. They're gonna keep showing you police killing people, and we still gonna have the same reactions, the dumbass shit we talk about. Until you understand what the police are, you can't.
I do agree with you, King guys, on
the. It just makes sense.
I do agree with you, King guys, on the point that when that shit happened, we got to get involved. I do believe, because if you my friend, and you ain't even got to be my friend. If I see you get mishandling, man, if you ain't hearing me verbally, then hell, I got to distract you to say, I would do. I don't did it before, goddamn. Say, man, nah, bro, nah, my nigga, shit. And they don't threw me in cuffs and everything, but they released me and shit. They threw me in cuffs and everything, but it diffused the situation off of my partner.
Exactly. Now that's showing if that happens consistently, that's going to show that there's some kind of community collective protection going on. They're going to handle things different because they have no choice.
Who got lawnmower going?
I don't know if you were speaking, guys.
Who got lawnmower going?
That's in the background. That's in the background of me. The maintenance man working.
Hey man, that shit too loud, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. I get aggravated by noises and shit like that. I'm kind of crazy. Go ahead, y'all. Everybody know I get aggravated by little noise and shit. It just makes me just go off.
Go ahead, y'all. You ain't said much. Go ahead.
Hey, y'all. I'm finna step off for a second. Y'all know I get hot by that shit.
Go ahead, no sleep. What you got on it?
Well, I agree right along with you when you said that the majority of cops is from the military, and they've been in combat, and they get out and they get involved with the police force. They end up being a cop. The majority of those cops, they fucked up. Then they put them in the community, which you said about the black cops. I was talking about the black cops being in the black community. We don't want that. Because the black cops being in the community, they ain't gonna be no good because they're gonna end up somebody's daughter, knocking these little dope boys off. Instead of taking them in jail, You're gonna ride on them. You know, they're gonna pay a duel or that. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep their ass out of jail. And at the same time, the majority of cops now, they target blacks, Mexicans, and Puerto Ricans. And for some reason, we their
Part
worst
of their
enemy.
training.
I don't know why,
Part of
but
their training.
yeah.
I know this for a fact. It's a part of their training.
And what's crazy, I'm down in Orlando, Florida. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly, my where I live at, Trayvon Martin, he got killed up the road from me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad how cops do what they do now. Like, I got a couple of friends who's cops. You know what I'm saying? By me, bouncing at the clubs and shit and knowing them. When it comes to by me, leaving the club and I get in some kind of altercation with someone, 9 out of 10, one of those cops gonna pull up. I know, but as yet, I don't want them to favoritism me. Just do their job and just let me go. You know what I'm saying? Because majority of guys mouth off, make the cop more aggravated than anything to beat your ass. If not,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because down here, there was one incident where a guy was running from the cops, and he was about to hit this fence. The cop just straight ran his ass over. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just stopping, or tasing him, he ran his ass over. Period.
That doesn't surprise me. This is the thing. All right, we're talking about, and y'all had a conversation. I missed that live stream a while ago. Y'all speaking on police and whatnot. So I gotta say it because it might not get said again. We're talking about law. We're talking about police. We're talking about how they operate. Blah blah blah. Thing is, from last stream, y'all talked about the police to now. I gotta say it. Why don't you just learn law? Learn law. Why don't you just learn law? Because Texas has a constitution. Ohio has a constitution. All the states have a personal constitution. So learn your constitution. Then learn law, common law, contract law. Learn what consent is. Because apparently, where Trigg at in LSW, the cops just ain't no good and you better do what they say or else it's your ass. That sounds like cops everywhere. So I don't give a fuck about that. Learn law so you can at least know how to operate.
No, you just do what you told, bro. You just do what you told. You just do what you told.
Badge numbers, names, simple shit you can do if you do get wrong by these shitty cops. Because apparently cops are just trash, and I believe that. That's why I call them pigs. But guess what? I didn't hear nobody say learn law last stream. Y'all talk about police, and I watched the whole thing. So I'm going to say now, learn law. That doesn't prevent a piece of shit cop from doing something.
But King God, bro. Hold on, King God. You always talk about learn law, bro. Some of these people who know law will get done like this, man. Like,
I know
like,
that.
bro, like, what the fuck, bro?
Excuse to not learn law.
So,
Yeah,
but look,
it don't
KO.
matter. You.
And I was gonna ask, but see, even if you know the law,
this
man,
we
be knowing law.
I'm not saying learning law is going to stop shit from happening. I'm not saying that.
No, but what I was gonna say, but see, when we learn in law, we know our laws and we know our rights. You know what I'm saying? Common folk.
In general.
Yeah, no. I was gonna ask this, but look, when in that case, you know what I'm saying, the police, they even if you know all that shit, bro, they still go behind they backs and they still cover up the shit. See what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's kind of hard because I just use
no, they
like the incident that happened here where they got dang on they chasing a dude through a residential neighborhood and did the pit maneuver. That's against the law. See what I'm saying? That shit like that. And we all know that shit, but they still like forget it. It's over with. He shouldn't have ran. See what I'm saying? And like in this case right here,
why is the pit maneuver against the law? bro?
If you know law.
In a residential
then
neighborhood,
you
it
know
is.
how to operate a wrongdoing.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what a wrongdoing is, right? Okay, there's operating things you can do. Once that situation is over and you make it, you survive through that little altercation, we're going with that. We're not going with they killed you. A wrongdoing is done to you by a police officer. If you know your law, if you know how to operate within that altercation, after it's done, you can go do something about that. Yes, there are dirty cops. Yes, we know this. I hear a bunch of excuses.
Yes, but you leaving out some, King, guys. You leaving out some. You gotta do what you told to get to that point. Goddamn me.
Okay.
Say that, bro. Do what you told. I agree with you on that. I agree with you on after the thing. You go down there and do it the right way. But shit, do what you told. Nigga, you making it seem like you just get out of the car and go to popping law to these motherfuckers.
No, I didn't say do any of that.
Shit, you ain't getting out of the car and talking to no police like,
that.
Hey, I got a right, know this and that and such and such. Now you do what you told, then you go handle that after you make it home, nigga.
Absolutely. I never said get out the car and go crazy. I didn't say that.
That's how you make it seem when you talk, bro.
Run it back. I did not say it.
Coach, ain't that how that nigga make it seem?
Hey, bro, be on that goddamn fuck them all the way. So you know,
it is fuck them all the way. Don't get it twisted. Right. But if you know law, okay. So for instance, I'll give you something easy, real easy. You get pulled over, okay, and the cop says, "Do you know why I pulled you over? We're just doing simple shit, simple shit." He comes up to the window. He says, "Do you know why I pulled you over? You were speeding, or whatever it may be." If you say, "Yeah, I was speeding," or you agree with that in any way, he already got you. This
Criminate yourself.
Law. This is just look it up. So they say, "Show me your ID," and blah blah blah. Under no circumstances are you supposed to. Do you have to give them your ID? This is law. Once again. Now,
hey, okay. If it's law, why do they got a failure to identify yourself? If that's law, bro, I went to law school. I'm a criminal justice.
I'm with you.
Hey, check it out.
Statute versus law. Statutes and laws. There are only 4 crimes on the planet. There are only 4 crimes.
That failure to ID
on the planet. That's murder, stealing, if you will, thievery, stealing, whatever you want to call it, swindling, and damaging property. Those are the 4 laws. Everything else is a statute. A statute cannot supersede a constitution, no right. Period. If you don't know that much, and you say
hey, that what them Black Panthers, that what them Black Panthers said too, and they don't really even exist no more.
You know law, you talking about Morris law, ain't got shit to do with that. Black Panther law ain't got shit to do with that. This is basic common knowledge of law. That's why it's called common law.
But you know what? You know what? First of all,
how the shit might go when you execute it, and we'll argue it. But if you want to argue law, you can't argue law versus statute. There's a difference.
First of all, a motherfucker need to shut the fuck up when he get pulled over.
Yeah, shut the fuck up and do what you told. That's what you do out here.
Shut the fuck up, do what you told. But then it's I don't mean to bring anybody else, but it's 3 brothers in California called Pop Brothers. They got 25 words for you to get out of getting fucked over by the cops. You know what I'm saying? And the main thing is the brother says shut the fuck up.
I've had cops tell me that too, literally.
You don't discriminate yourself by riff raff and barking at the cop. You just shut the fuck up, let the cop do what we gotta do, and when he come back with that bullshit, just shut the fuck up. And basically, I'm not discussing my day.
I'm not in disagreement. Now, one time did I say boss up on the police and bark on? I didn't say none of that.
But King, God, when you talk, bro, you gotta go back and watch the video, my nigga. It make you seem like nigga, like you just tell nigga this how you talk to a police nigga.
It's the tone. It's the tone.
Like shit,
Oh,
and I'm speaking for the South. I know everybody in the South, my nigga. We think you crazy when you go talking like that. We like nigga talk to the police
And
like
this is the
that.
craziest thing, Trig.
look, Trey.
I study law
Hold on,
and
no,
I've
hold
studied law
on.
for a while.
Okay.
I've actually seen people audit police in Texas. Black folks audit police in Texas. So when I see the chat and I hear you saying come down here and do that and da, 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 I'm referring back to when I seen it with my own eyes. Black men and women audit the police in real time. This is what I'm saying. If you know your law, you gotta understand the police don't practice law. They don't
But
know the law.
what I'm telling
Most
you, you
police
get
don't
pulled
even
over,
go to school for law.
bro, and you get pulled over by any police in any South state, bro, and they ask you for your driver license, man. You don't show them your driver license. They're gonna ask you step out of court because you failure to identify
And that
yourself.
probably goes with the Constitution of the state I was talking about. That's why I brought that up. It's probably in the Constitution of the state. You got to study your Constitution of your state. I already went over this at the beginning of my conversation because I knew where this conversation was going.
Because that's like a hostile. That's like a aggressive behavior when you tell the police, "Nah, well, I need to show you my ID. What's your ID?" That's aggressive behavior right there.
If you ask for the cops' ID, just like they ask for yours, they have to give it to you.
Salute to that super chat, Ellis.
So at the same time, you would have, and this is why I said it once again, you got to study the Constitution of your state. I don't know the state constitutions, all state. I don't know. I just know Ohio because I had to study that to understand how they're operating in this state. So if you go to Texas, I'd have to read your Constitution. As it stands, though, and it will always stand, it will never change, ever, there is a distinct difference between crimes and statutes. Putting a seatbelt on is a statute. Speeding is a statute. Blinker, all those little pointy shits we get pulled over for are statutes.
You got jaywalking.
Just if anybody has access to Google Law or just a law book in general, look it up. This goes for the planet. So this is what I'm saying when I say know your law.
Make sure your law updated too, goddamn. Because law change every goddamn.
So if you do what you're supposed to, like Trig and No Sleep say, I'm not disagreeing. So after that happens, though, you have to know what crimes have been committed against you through these police who don't know law but are enforcing statute. That way you can go to the courtroom and do what you need to do to get your remedy. It's called a remedy.
So let me ask you this before I pass the mic around, man. What do you feel these 5 officers, these 5 police who done these 5 individuals right here? What do you feel like about as far as how they should be convicted?
Oh, this was a crime. This was a crime. They committed actual crime. They committed murder. So they should get the max penalty for whatever that state will give them. That's how I feel about this situation. They should get max. They committed actual crimes.
But can I say this real quick? Have y'all noticed when a white cop do something like this, they be on desk duty, but when a black cop did it, these 5 guys got fired like quick.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Hell no, fuck that. Hold on. Let me stop you for a second, because this is exactly what I said I didn't want to hear. God damn it. I don't give a fuck about what white folks got done and shit. Long as they got handled, they should get handled too. Because niggas become cops to change the viewpoint, man, and make their neighborhoods and protect their neighborhood. Don't know black people just become cops, my nigga. Black people become cops for a reason, man. They want to make a change in their neighborhood, how their neighborhood is in communities or police and how people are handled and shit. And this is not what we looking for as a black person representing a police badge. So I don't give a fuck what the white man got for killing so and so, or how he would put on desk control. What happened to these niggas should have happened to it. They got fired, they got their ass arrested, booked, goddamn me, and anything else to go with that shit. I think they should throw the book at their nigga ass.
That's right.
Hey, KO, I got a question for you, bro. Hey, you know when you were talking about the laws and shit, when you were talking about the laws and the constitutions from state to state, bro, do you feel like that's that's one of the problems we got right there, because each state got, you know what I'm saying, they handle niggas differently.
I told you what I know the problem is. Niggas don't know law. No matter how we cut it, and once again, I'm not trying to push anybody to think they got to bark on the police and just hold. I'm not saying any of that, but know your law, because when a crime or a colorable law infraction is happening to you, most of the time we don't know it. So we allow the police to get away with a lot of shit through ignorance. And a law maxim, MAXIM, look it up, is ignorance of the law is not a defense. An unrebutted affidavit stands as truth. So what that means is, when you allow yourself to fall under the authority of a policeman, everything that happens afterwards, you give consent to. That's why I brought consent up. So ignorance of the law is one of the main problems we have when it comes to the police, other than they're a military force coming to impose the wants and wishes of the government, which is a de facto government, a military government, a false government. So ignorance of the law, and I'll leave it like that. You know law, you know what's going on. When you know what's going on, you know the wrongdoings. Now you can defend yourself better. That's all I'm saying. That's our problem. We don't know what's being done to us other than when we get killed or something major is being promoted. This shit happens on a small level, which builds to what it is now. So, my disclaimer once again, I'm not telling anybody to go crazy on the police. Just know law. There shouldn't even be an argument for that. Just know law.
For shit show. No Slick, go ahead. No Slick, go ahead. Get you 2 minutes in, then I'm gonna pass the mic to Illis.
Well, I feel like this. Any cops that done something like this, they ought to get penalized, like get the book thrown at them, put them in population, and let them feel what the outside of being a policeman is. Because without that badge, they're citizen. And you know, I've been intimidated by cops and shit out here, and the crazy thing is that I don't say shit. You know, I say what I got to say, and that's it. You know, I ain't had a license in 20 years, and every time I don't been pulled over out of 20 years 4 times, and the ticket is bullshit, and they try to intimidate me. They slam me against the van or on the car, and you know, they try to do me in, but as yet,
For
you know,
not
I
having
got
no
that phone
license, nigga.
recording, and you know, yeah, these cops out, they pulled me over one time, told me that my name is Rodney Miller. I'm not Rodney Miller. My name is, you know, so it is what it is. But at the same time, once I
Do they
get to
let you
court
go?
and the judge realized that this is bullshit, throw it out. Yeah, they let me go. But see, the thing is, they tell me if I catch you back on this side again, we're gonna kick your ass, you know, take you to jail. Because I'm in the wrong community. So I'm like, how the hell y'all can tell me when the hell I can't go? You know what I'm saying? But as yet, those same cops, they come
I
to the
almost
club
gave the
and
award.
you know, and they don't want to apologize or nothing like that too. But it's all good because you know, a couple of my buddies that I work with, they got some bad shit on them, and right now, 2 of them is going to court right now of attempting to bodily harm. You know, it's just fucked up down here, man, in Orlando. And majority cops down here, they from the military. And like I said before, Keen Eyes, you know, the blacks, the Puerto Ricans, and Hispanics, we the enemy.
Everybody's the enemy. It ain't a color game when it comes to who the enemy is, as far as the police is concerned or the government is concerned.
Facts, King.
The people are the enemy. Once again, I'll say it again. I said it all at the beginning. Maybe I talked too much. There's something called the War Powers Act. I'm telling you, anybody who can hear my voice, just Google it real quick. It's called the War Powers Act.
Where I'm at is nothing but flags.
Now, what happens is the War Powers Act. I'm gonna summarize it. We ain't got all day. The people were made citizens. We're all citizens, or if you want to be a citizen, you're a citizen, whatever. But the citizens are now, that's just a code word for enemies of the state. Look up the War Power Act. Just look it up. Which means you are the enemy of the state. Now, there are 3 different types of enemies. You have neutral, you have belligerent, and you have the ally. Anybody can look this up. So what that means is we are under the jurisdiction and control of a de facto government, which means we are property or slaves. We are literally slaves, which means they can do what they want until you figure out their operating scheme, which is no wrong. They will get away with all of this. From getting pulled over for not having a blinker. The moment you allow the conversation to continue, you give consent. When you give consent, you have to do what you're told. I didn't say bark on them. I gotta keep saying it because I don't know, maybe the line is being crossed. I'm not saying do that.
Yeah, because Triggaman ain't gonna let you. Hold on, Illis. Goddamn me, let me let Illis have the mic.
Hey, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing this evening, man?
Salute.
I'm in the show, Trigger. Okay, these motherfuckers don't know how to speak today. All right, Trigger.
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay. Well, how y'all doing, man? But anyway, man, I don't want to get on here and talk about what they should be getting or this and that part of the game, man. I just want to speak on the city as a whole, meaning that Memphis is in a turmoil right now. Memphis has had a lot of death and a lot of weary days, man, down there in the past year and a half, man, that this city is up under a dark cloud. I recall watching Little George Stephanopoulos the other day. That's what Trump calls that, Little George. But I watched him, man, and he asked that the chief, the woman, the chief, I think she's the chief, did any one of those guys have any criminal background on their records before they got hired? Her response to him was that she's not sure and that she isn't aware, she doesn't think so. When someone says that, man, that let me know that these motherfuckers had some priors. Because if you hired them, you already know what they had on they background and this and that. Because I'm pretty sure to be a police officer anywhere in America, they go through extensive backgrounds when they hire you. But man, in that city there, man, who knows, man? I just want to speak on just how I feel is knowing that, when I first heard the story break, when Trigger broke it, I'm thinking this motherfucking, some white boys that's done this shit. We talking about 5 Negroes, man.
That fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, when I found out it was niggas, I said, boy, niggas become the police to change the viewpoint of laws and shit. I said, this bad right here, man. These niggas need to be taught a lesson, my nigga, because they supposed to know better.
Man, Trigger, they laughing. And this is how I feel too, man. Like, this has given the Caucasians that wear the blue this pass to where they're quick to say, well, y'all can't blame it on us. We didn't do this. That's how I look at it, man. And I think with us, most of us on the panel, I know from GMT, the men that's on the panel and honorary guests as myself, we have children that we are bringing up in this world, man. And what do you say to your son or your daughter, man, when it used to be don't talk to that white boy, don't talk to that police, man, or now it's got to the point, man, where don't talk to now one of these jokers. Period.
I ain't gonna lie, my
Period.
granddaddy used to tell me. My granddaddy used to don't talk to none of them motherfuckers. Goddamn,
none of them, Trigger.
My granddad taught me at a young age, so I don't look at it. Only reason I always say I feel like police are police, because I feel like that black people that become police, they're looking to make a change in the viewpoint of how their culture looks at police and view police by being
Yes,
a better
sir.
police themselves. They hear
Yes,
them
sir.
chase a man down in the car, and then I don't know if they seem like they got kidnapping charges too, like they took them somewhere else and whooped them some more or something. I guess aggravated kidnapping too. They got that on them too. For them to do that, man, that was like that's like gang mentality and gang activity. Like nigga, you take a nigga, that's like you taking the rival gang members.
Police are a gang. Absolutely.
Facts. I
The
agree with
biggest
you on
gang.
that. For sure.
Hey, so
They
Trigger
got shit on crap.
and the
They
other,
got shit on blood. They the worst of the gangs.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the most powerful because they're backed up by a whole military called the government. That's it.
That's true.
Once you know you're an
And
enemy of the state, it's a wrap.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. And you know what was like really mind blowing is that prior to this situation here, you had the murder of young Dolph. Then prior to that, I think a couple years, maybe a year or two before Dolph, I don't know if y'all recall of the police officer that kidnapped the dude and killed this dude, you know what I'm saying? Because he was messing with his ex-girlfriend. The police did this, a black police. He did this shit, kidnapped the dude and blew his motherfucking brains out, threw him on side of the road, bro, in the squad car. So it's like these summer guns, man, just don't give no flying fucks. My thing is, where was the fucking compassion as a brother from another brother to another brother? What the
If nobody
family,
want to
man?
stop. Then nobody won't stop. Like King guys say, they a gang, my nigga. Here, when everybody continue to whoop ass and to do wrong, goddamn me, y'all agreeable that's the op, goddamn me. Y'all gonna teach him, y'all learning him something. With nobody there to say, man, hey, everybody chill out. With
Man, he
nobody
had
there,
enough.
everybody trying to get they good punch in because they ain't never hit a real nigga in real life and shit. So
Facts.
hell, they hide behind they can do the punches. They always wish to do a little J-Rock down the corner that run the block and be slapping the shit out of everybody in his family.
Damn, Trigger. Where does this put us, King Oz? What as black men and women, fuck the police shit. Where does this put us though, bro?
I don't think he even heard.
He on mute, ain't he?
It leaves us right where we've been at, and that's stuck on stupid. That's all it is. We don't want to hear the bad shit about ourselves or the shit we could work on. Just like most individual people don't want to hear their flaws. That's our flaw, ignorance. It ain't what you got to remember, the biggest thing we got to remember, and even though it's a legal term, it's a regular term that everybody can understand. It's called consent. I'm going to keep bringing that word up, consent. When that man or that woman is being done wrong by the police, whether they're black or white, the reason the community doesn't step in is because we don't have a community. If we step in every single time that a wrong is being done, if we miss out on a wrong being done and we couldn't be there for it, if we still don't do anything, it's going to continue. Because all we're telling the police is, hey, if you fuck us over, all we going to do is march. I'm not going to feel threatened by those people. I'm gonna whoop your ass every day because all you gonna do is march and protest. That's it. That's it. Stuck on stupid. If at least 4 people would have been interrupted the George Floyd situation, he would have had enough time to breathe. He would have had enough time to survive. With this one, with this young man, if there was anybody around within 10 feet, they could have helped out, but they didn't. They wanted to record it or they wanted to take it to the internet, blah, blah, blah. And that's our problem. We don't have a community. What is a community? A common unity.
And see, you know what? You're right, King. And the thing about it is, there's a mixed emotion. You know, I'm pretty sure, you know, not just only from myself, but with a lot of us, you know, where we're like, God damn, you know, yeah, I feel some type of way about this shit, but you know, these motherfuckers out here killing one another left and right any motherfucking way.
Right.
So, you know,
so what does that tell our enemy? What would that tell your enemy? If you're at war with somebody and they
that we don't give a fuck about ourselves, we don't value nothing.
There you go. There you go. That's it. That's it. That's enough said. You said enough.
Damn,
right,
boy. Boy, we in some fucked up situation, man.
Man, I'm a little confused on this, man. I just like, bro. And then they say the video gonna be worse than Rodney King video. It's way like where they call it Heinous and Inhumane, my nigga. So I can imagine how you look at his head and shit. I can imagine how they were kicking his head around on the ground and shit, man. I can imagine right now what it's gonna look like.
Big Trigger. That's what I was saying before. When King I was speaking, when you showed the picture of the man in the bed, you know, Trigger, the dude probably was dead then.
Look, that's a regular picture of him. Goddamn me, and look at him right here. Look at his head and shit. They don't kick him all upside his head, man. His eyes closed.
Elephant man like a motherfucker.
They'll have a book thrown at him.
He got hit. He looked like allegedly. He looked like somebody I know that hit somebody in the face one time with a pistol. That's how that guy.
Shit, he looked like Martin Lawrence when Hagler hit him.
Yeah,
that's who he looked like. Shit.
They had enough time to whoop on him with no intervention.
Oh yeah.
Think about that.
Oh yeah. And like Trigger said, the motherfuckers got off because they ain't never hit a real nigga before. They feel they man, I got the opportunity to whoop a nigga that skateboard.
Yeah.
This nigga skateboard, man. This nigga was a skateboarder.
Worked at FedEx.
Shipping packages, nigga. Doing what every other black man do in America, man.
The nigga probably jump up out of the FedEx truck on the skateboard and roll to your door with the box or something.
No shit. But let me ask y'all something. Did it ever come out to why he ran?
No.
Did they ever say why did he run? I mean, I know it don't matter, but I'm just curious.
Man, let me admit. Man, now, let me admit. I want to admit something because I've been thinking about this doing this show, man. If I was a police and I was chasing another brother down and I got out and I had to chase him, man. The question too, well, I handled him rough when I got there. Yes, I'd dunk him on his head, man, but it wouldn't be no beating going on and shit. I'd talk bad to him. Yeah, got your bitch ass, boy. Who told your bitch what you playing with me for? Don't move. Put my knee in his back or something. But I ain't gonna. Anytime I see that, just rough him up for just making me. You don't ran lights and everything, goddamn. But you going to jail, man. We ain't gonna beat you and stuff. I'm just gonna talk shit to you and chastise you a little bit, goddamn me. Now this shit right here, my nigga, was something different, man. Like, because I can say I'm gonna chastise you because I'm looking at myself as a role model, and I'm looking at you as somebody of my community. And shit, you might have something on you that I ain't gonna charge you with any goddamn way, my nigga. But shit, bro, you gotta go to jail. If you done ran out of them lights, man, I gotta get you this evading arrest charge, man. Goddamn, you don't throw pistols and everything, man. I ain't putting this on you, bro. Man, y'all nigga, you need to get your shit together, nigga. Shit, he gonna respect me more. He gonna respect me more. He ain't gonna respect the nigga getting out of
the community is too. The rest of the community will too, and that's how you integrate into your community. Now you know the rhythm. See, that's what we were all saying earlier. Most of these pigs who come into our community aren't from it. So now they placed themselves in. They did it voluntarily, but they placed themselves in something they would deem a hostile environment. Why would you do that to yourself? Because now your next excuse is, I fear for my life. You see how this stupid ass game goes? They put these foreigners in the community. These foreigners,
King guys,
they're nervous.
I can't believe you ain't said this the whole lot, man. Cause I've been waiting for somebody to say this, man. You see how all the local news are promoting this shit, and what time it's coming on. They gonna release the video footage.
Yeah.
They make it the top priority and shit. They want niggas to go act up and steal some shit. This another money grab.
Yeah.
They're gonna work it. Something they got playing behind politics and shit too, guys. They finna use
insurance money.
Shit, insurance
yep, they
money.
Gonna get that insurance trigger.
Shit they want to pass.
It's all on purpose. Because this is another form of their control. If I can manipulate your emotion and your mind, I can manipulate you in general.
Well, they already know we some emotional creatures.
Man, everybody keep on saying they call that they are part of a force called the Scorpion Force. What the fuck is the Scorpion Force? Somebody from Memphis come up here and tell me what the fuck is the Scorpion Force. Goddamn, because all I know is SWAT, goddamn DEA, Narcotics Division, ATF, FBI.
Hey, but you know what though, King? I was down there Saturday, right? I was in Memphis, and I'm gonna tell you what I saw, man. When I went down there, bro, I went and checked out, a couple things down there, man. Just peeping everything out. When you get to that south side, man, of Memphis, man. It's hopelessness, man. When you get to the south side of Memphis or, north side, wherever you live at, that's in poverty, mostly everything there, poverty except Germantown and a little other couple places out there, subdivision. Man, them people feel defeated. You when you see a lot of motherfuckers walking with their heads down and sliding their feet and shit, and just ain't got a smile in the world, man, motherfuckers feel defeated, man. And I know that's what these people feel like now.
Got death on them. Got death
on them, Trig. But like you say, man, 5 motherfucking black men, 5 house niggas, man, that fucked me up. Man, that fucked me up saying that, man. I just knew these were some white boys, man.
This ain't nothing out the ordinary. Niggas killing niggas. That's all it is. But they promote it. And they say because he has a badge, it's something extraordinary.
He got on blue. King God, this is a good one here. What I seen this morning. This isn't a black or white thing.
It ain't.
All it boils down is to blue. Man, fuck you. Fuck you. And like Trigger said, man, they promoting that shit every hour on the hour.
They supposed to.
They keep telling people, niggas the worst thing right now. Don't know black American, don't know nigga want to be told to be peaceful right now. Every nigga feel like he got the right to express himself and how he feel, and he's tired and sick of this, however the fuck he feel right now. So they keep on putting that peaceful, and long you keep telling aggravated niggas to be peaceful, niggas sitting there smoking, niggas sitting there getting them little shot before they get ready. I'm saying, boy, they got me fucked up talking about these whole ass laws ain't peaceful. I'm gonna burn that mother.
That's the point of media. That's the beauty of media. It literally
Trigger, I'm gonna be right back, man. All right, I gotta run in somewhere.
All right, bro.
But that's the point of media. That's its purpose. That is its purpose, to showcase the fuckery to manipulate your emotions, to manipulate your mind. You control the mind, you control the body, you control the minds, you control the people. And as long as I got control over you, I know how to fuck with you. It's like a toxic ass relationship. I keep down in this bitch because it's a form of control. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now I know how to control her just based off of manipulating her emotions. And that's what's going on the global scale. Police, this ain't nothing new. We all know that. We know this is nothing new. But the fact, like you said, that they promote it, they got a schedule for it, they got a showtime time and shit. It's a show.
Yeah, it's a whole show.
That's a manipulation.
And they're not releasing it on like the CNN or nothing like that. They're releasing it on YouTube. Can you believe it? They're gonna release the video on YouTube.
Yeah, it's gonna be about 10,000 people want to watch a man get killed, which is wild too.
They said this situation an hour and a half long.
Yeah, it's a movie. It's a movie, and let's key in on the psychological aspect. Like I said, if they can control the mind, right? That's psychology. That's manipulation. So then the live stream goes up. You go see, and there's like 20,000, 10,000 people in there, right? Just stop there. Listen to that. There are 10,000 people who showed up to watch a black man get murdered. What is the difference from that to when white boys was lynching niggas and had a picnic in the event to watch it? There's no difference. There's no difference.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie, goddamn me. If I'm at home, Triggaman gonna share it too. I'm gonna watch too, goddamn me.
Yeah, I won't be in there. I didn't watch nothing about it.
I won't be in here either, but it'll be just playing, goddamn me. It'll be just playing, goddamn me. Yeah, you know what I want to watch? It ain't to see a nigga kill because I ain't gonna go there, but I see niggas killed and all that shit, man. It's just to see. I just want to see how these black police. I'm interested in what kind of whooping was these man giving them or giving this man. Like I want to see how these black officers acted behind their badge when they were sworn to make a change and give the police department a different look, man. I'm pretty sure that most of Memphis police are black. Probably the majority of the force is black, kind of like Jackson. And I don't know about Atlanta. Mostly them predominantly black places, they have black police and shit. And you don't really hear a lot of I don't hear a lot of police brutality things outside of small shit with these these little black towns and shit with black police and shit. I only hear them, every blue moon and shit. And when you got people like 5 individuals beat a man to where he lost his life, bro, that's like they gangsters, man. You got to ask about these people mental, my nigga. At what time of this ass whooping you were giving Mr. Nichols, did you feel like say, man, we need to take him to jail? All right, he don't had enough. Would nobody sworn to protect and serve there? Did nobody have occurred that it was a brother? Like, this is bad. Fuck that white folks killing black kids, my nigga. Like, we want black police for this, so these things won't happen. So these fucking things won't happen, bro. And then you got 5, not 1 black police. You got 5 fucking black police, my nigga. Got the man head look like a potato head around here, bro. So he got kicked and everything else, bro. Like, these niggas thought they was on some street shit, bro.
Just to build with you, you don't got to do a lot to be a pig. You see what I'm saying? You got to pass you just got to pass a psychological test, a physical test, and a little petty shit. But it never really, once again, these pigs, they come into a powerful position. But their psychology and their emotions are all the way fucked up anyway. So you give them a badge, it's like giving you give them a badge, they don't know how to act. And so they go into these communities, and a lot of these pigs are pieces of shit in the first place. A lot of them are pieces of shit in the first place. You give them a bag, then it's a wrap. Just because they look like they should be from your community doesn't mean they are invested into your community. You see what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers come from the neighborhood but despise the bitch. And as soon as they can, they try to get out and they talk down on the motherfuckers that they used to kick. It's one of those, man. You know, you gotta remember the pigs are a military force. I'm gonna reiterate that. And you are the enemy of that military. No colors on it. We are enemies of the military that is here to protect us. Think about that. So if this is war,
bad, man.
If this is war, you should know the defense, at least. In a community, you have the upper hand. You know the neighborhood. They don't. You know who's who. They don't. They come in there already seeing you as enemy. Stay out their way. But while you stay out their way, learn their game. The best way to defeat your enemy is to know your enemy.
And know how to move.
It's that easy.
That's the most. That's the most important. I really don't. As I don't got older, I don't have problems with police because I don't move like I used to.
Right.
I don't turn. You know, when you're young, you turn corners. You go down that street, go down this street place. Instead of going where you go, you do. Yeah, you hit the block for real and shit. I go where the fuck I'm supposed to be, and I park. Goddamn, this shit. Everything around me, at least in a mile, restaurants and everything. I'll walk. Sometimes I'll walk from the barber shop about a mile down the street. Goddamn,
It just comes with maturity. That's maturity. That's understanding. Okay, I don't have to be so hot. I need to get to the grocery store, my sister's house, and home. I'm not gonna go over to the homie's house and to this bitch's house. And no, for what? I need to get home. The objective of the day is be productive and make it home. That's it.
But you know, with this situation with Mr. Nichols situation, man,
5 pigs.
Right, but at the same time, bro, like even just 5 black police, like, you know, usually if it was some white shit, they just beating up niggas, they scared of niggas and this and that, man. These motherfuckers weren't scared of no niggas, my nigga. They was already hating them, man. All these niggas woke up on the wrong side of it. I always say when I wake up on the wrong side of it, I woke up on the left side instead of the right side. Goddamn me, you did what I'm saying. But anyway, like, these niggas woke up on the left side of the motherfucking bed that morning, man, and was tripping, bro. These niggas tripped out, bro. Like, bro, did nobody just think at one time, my nigga, like, all right, bro, that's enough. That's enough. Yeah. I understand. I don't understand, but the fact that if I'm running from 5 black police and I get tired, I'm like just to turn around and just put my hands up. I ain't expecting that, right? Yeah, I ain't expecting they finna whoop my ass, or I know I'm finna get slammed to the ground type shit. So I'm gonna lay to the ground and get some knee to my head type shit, like regular shit that police do. Goddamn me, but shit, I ain't thinking of police. Oh, bitch ass nigga, and they go to jumping me and shit like they DPing me or something. I'm on the ground, ball up, and they kicking. I move his hand and plowing and got me out to the side, just whooping my ass. I ain't thinking that was some white police. I might not never stop running, nigga. Shit.
Oh no, I'm running from white folks.
Yeah, I might not never stop running.
But you know, this is a murder. This is 5 counts, 4 so far, from what I know. The 5th one is waiting. But I'm pretty sure he'll fall in line with that too. This is murder. So it's a wrap. This ain't gonna be one of those situations where even though they're on the same side, it ain't gonna be that. It ain't gonna be the courtroom is in favor of the pigs. It's not gonna be one of those. Because we're black men. Remember that. Fuck the police. They're not police.
These black men.
They have downgraded from their circumstance. They have downgraded to just niggas now.
They convicts too. Don't put convicts on them.
So the court is going to see them as 5 black men instead of 5 police. It's going to be a different story in that courtroom. They get in the book.
Bro, because did you somebody said 3 of them already been charged?
4.
They said 4 of them already been. So that means they got good video of them doing some drastic that was going that was criminal in that
Oh, yeah.
video.
These are criminals, yes, for sure.
Man, they gonna be good to see them niggas hang
That's
they self,
exactly what's gonna happen.
and it's gonna be sad to see a black man lose a life by one of them, because just like the syndrome, they can say, shit, they can't blame this one on us here. They probably high fiving the white boys, high fiving, got little jokes in their car right now.
Yeah, it's all bad. It's never good to see this in general, but this just look bad. It's a bad look. Like,
yeah, somebody already made a bid.
Be on the police force to protect us, and this is how you do it. Okay. So we're gonna see. I'm glad you talked about it. Actually, I avoided it because it didn't surprise me. Once you put that badge on,
Big Press say all 5 being charged.
Oh yeah, they're all being charged, but as far as I'm concerned, only 4 have gotten a charge. Got a charge. Anyway, the 5th one was waiting. But yeah, once you get a badge on, you're a pig. That's it. You had the mentality of being a pig prior to your badge. So once I just don't like pigs, bro. I just don't like pigs, bro. I don't care if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, you a sexy little police pig. You a pig. I don't give a fuck. I know who you work for. I know what system of operation you're under. You look at me as an enemy of the state, so I gotta look at you as my enemy as well. You know?
For sure. Man, well, this was an interesting dialogue, man. We had tap in, man. You know what I'm saying?
A little energy. I came on camera to bring some energy.
Yeah. Yeah, my boy kept his camera on, man. Goddamn me, salute. We ain't have 100 likes for this shit, goddamn me. But salute to y'all, man. I hope y'all subscribing to the channel, man. Fucking with us, man. For y'all who don't know who this is my brother King Guys, goddamn me. We got another brother, Kimbo Greedy and Pooh Black, man. We are part of a podcast, Grown Man Talking. Come on Sunday nights through Thursday night, 10:25 p.m. to 1 a.m. Y'all gotta tap in and fuck with us for shit show, man.
Bad motherfuckers, I'm telling you.
No, for shit show, man.
I was trying to get Trig to argue with me a little more. That's why I came on.
I shut up. I shut up because I was gonna get too passionate about this one, man. I wanted to. I was
trying a little bit.
I said they need trying to bait me.
See, what y'all don't know is Trig usually initiates the smoke amongst the 4 panel members. He usually does it. I had to bring it one time, at least one.
No, you tried to get me. You almost got me though.
I seen it. That's why I kept going.
Hey, you see, when I go to movie, I like, man, this nigga right here. I said, this nigga, I ain't finna even go there with you. I know what you doing, nigga. I ain't going there.
Nah, but I appreciate it, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to new subscribers. Tap in with GMT, man. I'm telling you.
For shit, so. All right, salute, King. And we will be back, man, in what, about 70 minutes or something, man. We're going to try to see if we can watch the video over here, man. So I know some of y'all going to be on the main channel, but Trigger, man, tell them, man, going to share the video. We're going to watch it, too, over here, man, for shit show, man. Appreciate everybody coming over here. You ain't hit that like button, man. Salute to anybody. I think 2 people hit the super chat today. Salute to y'all. Anybody don't donate your $2 or whatever it may be to the motherfucking me cash out, man. Appreciate you, man. If you still want to show some little band or go to cash out, all I ask you do is like, share, and subscribe over here, man. With that being said, think and cultivate the mind, opening on the new roads to the highways across the world. Without thought, you can't accomplish anything or become anyone in life. Keep a clear mind. Keep your eyes open. Pay attention to everything, everyone, including us. Never make an excuse. Excuses are tools used by incompetent, and yes, I do mean incompetent individuals to build monuments or nothing. Therefore, you are nothing. That means dirtbag, nothing. Poo cheese, nothing. Most important one of them all, and I want y'all to pay attention. Always know the limitations to your body and the unintentional grasp of people and things before you start dreaming after one day. And yes, I do mean one day, your mind become a self-centered thought of many negative things and many negative thoughts. Man, it's been fun. It's been great. Salute to everybody. And goddamn me, we out. Say, DJ. Take me out, man. Keep on pushing.
I gotta keep on.
You gotta keep on.
They gotta keep on.
We gotta keep on.
All night, Rick Flair.
Walking through the valley of the shadow of death. All the kings and queens gone, ain't no royalty left. Pledging allegiance to the flag, spilling blood on our white tee. And Black Lives Matter while we still ain't free. They say the devil walked the earth just to kill and destroy. You gotta think about your actions, man. Life ain't a toy. Just count your blessings, they gon' hate it. Gotta watch out for the snakes, they only come around just to eat off your plate. They say the dope game crazy, rap game tripping, rappers dying every day. Say them ops call them slipping, campaigning for elections till niggas feel disrespected. Niggas checking deposits that leave them leaked or injected. Look at the money, ain't it funny? You can't take that shit with your clothes, casket at the funeral. Face on the picture, we know you watching, see you looking, niggas stay in the bushes. Won't you make it make sense, my niggas? Keep on, keep on.